Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, heavenly hosts of the avatars of the new earth. We continue our journey down the Omega Run on the Mayan Zolkeen calendar with day 8 of 10 galactic activation portal days in a row with Keen 153, Red Planetary Skywalker. Pachamama continues to get enveloped in waves of gamma plasma rays of adamantine light to assist in her ascension and up-leveling of higher dimensional resonance. We had another white spike on the Schumann charts today at an amplitude of 36 Hz. Fifth dimensional energetics flowing in. Gaia also received a special encoded activation today in Chile, South America, on the border with Bolivia, with a magnitude 4.4 earthquake at 144 kilometer depth, 44-144. We have the code of our Divine 44 and our crystalline DNA code of the 144. This occurred at 22:20 UTC, activating the angelic code of the 222 in our beloved Andes Mountains, home of our sacred condors and kundalini of Mama Earth. All ground crew Earth angelics are holding the light and anchoring the new codes and keys deep into the crystalline core of Mother Earth. The Holy Spirit is descending down the spirals of illumination as she lights up the sacred heart chambers of all living beings of the pure way to shine through the central channel of our avatars of the new Eden. Our rainbow tribe of the 144 are co-creating the new Jerusalem of peace and prosperity for all humanity to live their divine passions of time as art. The symphony of our life is recorded in the halls of time, held in the Akash of Mothership Terra Nova Gaia 33 of our universal fleet of light. We are weaving the new dream of eternal bliss consciousness for all sentient beings to rise in the glory of the new heaven upon the new earth. We are fully prepared and armed with the sword of truth and the shield of love, to make the grand passage through the still zero point of the space-time continuum and through the void, to take the leap of faith with the eyes of the spirit open, merge the two shores of the physical with the non-physical. Shiva dances with Shakti as the eagle flies with the condor. In the divine union of Heros Gamos, we embody the highest love and connection with the great mystery, Mother, Father, God, and bridge heaven and earth through our sacred heart centers. We resolve all things in the unborn mind of Buddha. Nothing can stop the blossoming, blooming, and awakening of human consciousness in unity as one collective field of infinite life and infinite light. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namu Amida Butsu. Aho. Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul White Gold Eagle with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end, and please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And now we continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now the moon is at 8 degrees, 20 minutes Leo. The sun is at 25 degrees, 29 minutes Libra. The current Sabian symbol for the moon at 9 degrees Leo. A communist activist spreading his revolutionary ideals. And the current Sabian symbol for the sun at 26 degrees Libra. An eagle and a large white dove turning into each other. This is symbolic of the eagle and the condor merging together as one in divine union, from astrologyweekly.com. And from the great sage of the Taoist lineage and author of the Tao Te Ching, divine brother of the light, Lao Tzu. The Tao doesn't take sides. It gives birth to both yin and yang, All is welcome, both light and dark. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Valerie A. Elster, new agreement fields coming in tonight based in pure love and high integrity. Knowledge of the ancients, merge, purge. Many sequential arrangements happening today and tomorrow which could move you in a very different way. Earth grid also super active along the ring of fire, volcanic lines. What visions, missions, passions are you creating or reaffirming? Your love and pure heart is so needed now in the pure field of co-creation. From ValerieElster.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Morichetti. Gamma rays, here we are, light body super activations. Powerful since the beginning of September. So pay attention to your head and much, much more. Powerful gamma ray burst made currents flow in the earth. Astronomers have never seen anything like it. On October 9th, 2022, Earth orbiting satellites detected the strongest gamma ray burst, GRB, in modern history. From spaceweather.com, so much love, Christina. From newlemoria.it. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Sophie Gregoire. If there are any feelings of stuckness, this is about to be removed. Magic is around the corner, giving you more self-confidence, trust, energy, and inner power to move more than before. I'm hearing some are about to move mountains. Also, your hard work is and will pay off. You are giving much energy to your transformation, inner work, mission, or gifts, and you'll reap what you have sown. Continue giving the best of yourself. The old you is gone. Old blocks have collapsed. You are a different person, and that's exactly how it should be. From SophieGregoire.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Anna Maria Shakina. Your heart is the divine jewel of the universe, and its frequency of the divine love is expanding. Gaia is feeling it, and she is rejoicing that you're willing to open that sacred jewel to the world. This portal 2210 is anchoring Divine Mother's frequency, and she will be felt. She brings with her so much joy and healing energies. Blue Rose, Venus love anchored, love that will shift you and open up your heart to a higher octave of love. And from Divine Brother of the Light, Pars Kute. We are indeed experiencing intensified divine light in this era, along with an increase in solar flares and coronal mass ejections of electron and proton particle plasma from our sun. Creation, which includes humanity, is being astoundingly transformed more than is realized, because many eons ago we were informed via divine revelation that light carries encoded messages and transforming power. The world scriptures speak of divine source in its many names, as being love and light. Therefore, the light coming into our planetary realm by various cosmic events is an aspect of divine source, the divine infinite presence. Creation is receiving massive doses of divine light in this now moment, and thus we are being engulfed with tremendous doses of divine source frequency. As has been continually mentioned, there is a clearing, cleansing, and illumination process occurring within us, within our cellular memory and DNA, as great amounts of divine light are sent to our planet, our solar system, our galaxy, and into us. Let us be grateful that we are being welcomed back to our original divine design. As we receive more divine light, we will elevate to higher awareness and be instructed by the higher self. Within divine love of one, Pars Kute. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Ramona Lappin. Our grand rising is rising now. Our great remembering is here. The great awakening. Our grand rising. Our resurrection and rebirth. The great remembering. Some intermittent Schumann resonance spikes since yesterday confirm the same, after a long absence of much activity. Also notice the new horizontal lines between the two white pillars today. which symbolically is confirming and symbolizing to me our multidimensional bridging and weaving of the different layers and realms together as one, as we have unified all as one, along with our multidimensional selves, healing the original split and divide on all levels and layers of creation, the great cosmic reset, as the truth that is everlasting and cannot be questioned arises from deep within us ever more quickly, as we finally start to see things clearly and for how they truly are, and a shift in perceptions, the paradigm shift within the collective consciousness unfolding is what creates the quantum shift in realities. All is vastly accelerating and amplifying. Full disclosure is arising from deep within. Our divine solar masculine and feminine principles are fully rebirthing as we rise higher than ever before as one in divine union and love, fully embodying our inner cosmic Christ crystalline consciousness. The new Christar Sapphira, Christos Sophia, androgynous Albion body and light body Merkaba and blueprints, our new cosmic divine mother and father blueprints and templates, as our one true self, dragon, magi, grail, queen and king aspects and royal lyrans are rising powerfully yet peacefully, fully reclaiming all our gifts, abilities, power, and remembering as the false memories dissolve, returning our true history records. As we remember more and more of what is truly real, fully stand in and speak our truth authentically, all that has been inverted, all that is false and artificial, all artificial matrix overlays, interference patterns, reversals, distortions, false projections and perceptions, along with all the false fear programming are fully dissolving, clearing, overwritten and have been alchemized, as we have transmuted all the pain we had to endure back into wisdom, that which has kept us stuck in the illusions of separation, allowing it all to cleave our hearts ever wider open instead of closing it down. Now we rise fully in divine love. We're transmuting and have now cleared all remaining intergenerational traumas and wounds across all bloodlines, also with the assistance of the Aquila, Daughters of Christ in the 777 code. This is also what clears out all remaining entities and imposter spirits. Hence the energies going through the roof now and everything is being lifted up. This is clearing and removing all remaining interference patterns, lower codings and blueprints very quickly now. Our ascend is here and happening now. Divine unions complete on all levels. After much recalibration, integration, clearings, healings, and upgrades, the divine masculine is rising powerfully along with the feminine, as truly they are one, always are and always have been. Powerful crystal heart and core diamond grid activations continue to shift us into higher and higher states of consciousness, embodiment, and planetary frequency, supported by the magnetic field and pole shifts that accompany the rebuilding and full takeover of the planet's natural energetic force field and plasma field as we return to Mother's supermagnetism. Our crystal body, gene, multidimensional DNA, and diamond rainbow plasma light bodies are charging up fast as we finish their rehabilitation and full healing process, bringing our already ascended diamond avatar self and new divine angelic human blueprints quickly and fully online now, awakening heaven on earth from deep within, which then gets projected out as all matter is being re-encrypted and is shape-shifting, and it's happening much more quickly than most would think, all through the infinite power of pure divine love, enabling us to move mountains now, as we make the impossible possible and the invisible visible, with the last layer of the veil fully dissolving from within and all around us now as we rise fully in our divine power, returning divine order and justice, returning the real truth to all. Now we start all over again, going back to the start, back to the heart, back to the pure, true, divine love, back home. This is our breakthrough and tipping point reached, and those who know, and most can feel it by now. And remember, everything becomes possible now, but you gotta believe that you can and keep helping make the magic happen. Eternal love, Ramona. From Divine Angel of the Light, Blue Rose Oracles. The Arcturus Gateway is an opening with the cosmic crown of Pachamama. A sacred funnel of plasma and gamma light wave frequencies are downloading, which is activating our cosmic templates and creating inner space for expansion through the brow and crown receptors. The swirling of old thought forms and the clearing of outdated scripts and narratives have been underway, which had led to disconnection and a pause reset opportunity regarding the frequencies and bandwidths we have been attuned to previously. As the cosmic crown of Pachamama is expanding to receive these beautiful waves from Arcturus via the central sun, she is transcending like a spiral of light into a higher dimensional holographic template, which is affecting and loosening the holographic template of our current reality experience. The eclipse frequencies are already building, illuminating both the collective and personal shadows which we are carrying. The illumination of the Scorpio new moon eclipse is revealing the deeper aspects of our ancestral and incarnational cellular memories, survival patterns, programmed, and drivers, casting a light upon all that is ready to be healed, released, and witnessed, loved, and integrated as we create the vibrational templates from within that anchor us deeper into our bodies, present awareness, and create space to receive ourselves through the embodiment process. The crown and brow are realigning and recalibrating with the planetary crown as we become the sacred physical and interdimensional bridges between the old and new timelines. The golden vessels of source light earthing and anchoring, expanding and contracting, weaving new fractal codes through our spinal columns, becoming rods of photonic light that align with the planetary meridian, song, lay, dragon lines and create the vibrational energetic imprints of the new planetary grid framework. We are upgrading each cell, each receptor, each neural pathway as the imprints and versions of ourselves across all timelines and dimensions converge, weaving all fractal aspects together so that we may receive the sovereign codes and activate the new quantum layer of higher dimensional consciousness being downloaded and integrated at present. The integration of our higher, lower, faster, slower dimensional aspects within these eclipse energies is bringing up the shadows and fears which have been dormant within the background of our awareness, which is affecting the vibrational frequency of our chakra system as we finally see and receive these shadows and recognize their gifts. Deep clearing of the whole chakra system as we align with new planetary and cosmic grids and slowly unplug from the old holographic matrices and learn to flow rather than persist, to allow rather than limit, and to drop the old systems around validating worth outside of the inner sanctum of the heart. We are diving deep within to transcend the external chaotic dissolving timelines and to remember how to navigate from the seat of sovereignty, to allow the reality experience to be a reflection of our vibration rather than a loop of limitation, separation, and desensitization from our divine essence and presence. Key observations: heart chakra and crown upgrades, disconnection from intuition, reconnection and coming back online through stillness and being present in the moment. Kundalini reactivating through the spine and pelvic area, golden spirals all around the body, supporting the new templates coming into our fields. New planetary grids and personal grids uploading into the quantum fields, which are accessed through sound and color wave frequencies. Excessive thirst, needing to urinate as old data clears from the cells, hypersensitive to sound and color, wipe out waves and time slowing down and speeding up. Take only what resonates, use your discernment, and follow your own intuition. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Aurora Ray, the path of enlightenment to the fifth dimension, being the creator of your own reality. The process of shifting from being mastered by your own limitations to being a master of releasing limitations is what life on earth is all about. To become the master of your own physical experience, the creator of your own reality. And when you release all those limitations, break out of your 3D shell, and you only focus on being in alignment with your true essence. There is only one reality, love. You often ask yourself, what is my purpose in life? What is my mission? What is this all about? Is there such a thing as fulfilling my destiny? Or what is my divine timing? While each one of you living this third-dimensional experience may express their purpose as a mission, calling, or a personal quest, from the fifth-dimensional perspective, there's only one purpose. One fundamental and vital purpose. To be yourself as fully as you can. To live as a genuine embodiment of your soul. That is why it's so important to be in the present and act on your passion as it presents itself in that exact moment. Here and now is all that exists. It is the time to act upon. As you well know, the fifth dimension is timelessness. It's present moment awareness. That's why to be yourself as fully as you can, you must allow your physical body to feel the emotions and sensations you are experiencing now. To act as a translator of the communication from your higher mind, telling you that this emotion or frequency, experienced as passion, excitement, joy, bliss, or love, is the prime frequency of your unique and true being. Let it be the compass needle pointing directly to your magnetic north, where the fifth dimensional experience awaits, full of light, full of love. The reason it's crucial to shift from being mastered by your own limitations to being their master. The reason it's crucial to drop any resistance or insistence about the outcome of your life is because your limited physical mind, in most cases, isn't capable of determining the best possible outcome. When, where, how. Although most of you have been trained and taught to think you know better, in fact that you know everything and that you can figure it out, the higher mind truly knows better. It knows it all. The physical mind is designed by your greater consciousness to experience what's happening now, while your higher mind is the part of your greater consciousness capable of seeing further, to know not only what's going to happen, but what would actually benefit your physical being in the best possible way. That's why the higher mind sends vibrational messages through emotion, energy, and motion, that the physical mind and body interprets as feelings. To ignore these messages is to walk through the shadow of the valley with no guidance at all. To listen to the messages of the higher mind is to go up the mountain and see it all. Forget about the outcome, act on your passion, follow your bliss, and the path leading you up to the top will be lightened before you. You may not know what the higher mind will bring you, but you can always be certain it will be exactly what your heart desires. Always better than what you expected, even better than what you wanted. If your desire is to be rich, you will be. If your desire is to be literally younger, more beautiful, and totally healed emotionally, mentally, or physically, you will be. Even if you are restrained behind a block wall, the key to freedom is now given to you. The key is to understand that it doesn't matter what happens. It only matters what you do with what happens. A negative reaction begets a negative experience. A positive response begets a positive experience. There's nothing complicated or mysterious about this. It's just how it works. It's just physics. The laws of the universe at work. You can only experience things that match the energy state you generate. And when you understand that insisting on the outcome you want is, rather than freedom, a limitation, then the resistance will dissolve, and your allowing will begin. Opportunities will show up when people's hope is lost. Miracles will happen before your eyes. Then you'll walk freely, as bright as light itself. Only then will you be able to say that there's no circumstance that can get you out of your path. Only then will you be able to say, I am the creator of my reality. By the grace of your higher mind, by the grace of your true essence. Clarity, freedom, bliss. That is what the fifth dimensional experience is all about. Aho, divine blessings to you all, Aurora Ray, ambassador of the Galactic Federation, emissary of the goddess, from thegalacticfederation.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Judith Kusel. The more our consciousness rises and the more we are being lifted into the 5D and higher, the more we start embracing the lightness of being and living it. The immense power of unconditional love for self and others, the divine in all that is. The inner joy ignites, and with the delight in always finding something to marvel about, to explore, to expand into, inner contentment, inner happiness becomes a way of life and living, where our inner love, joy, and happiness are not dependent on any outside person or forces or conditions nor circumstance, but sprouts forth from deep within our hearts and souls. As we experience unity and harmony within us, we find, manifest, and attract the same outside of us, and find this reflected everywhere. We are doing, co-creating what we truly love, and always for the greater good of all. We sow seeds of pure love lovingly. We are inspired from deep within. We are exploring infinite new possibilities, new ways to co-create, to live in harmony and peace with all living beings and all of creation, visible and invisible. We live the one and therefore find oneness everywhere. We stand in the fullness of our highest soul mastery and live this. We are the way showers, the path blazers, the wisdom keepers who are taking the lead and lighting the fires of illumination everywhere as we stand in our truth, speak our truth, and live our truth from the depths of our heart and soul and with unconditional love. We fully embrace life and live more abundantly and open our hearts and arms wide open to receive abundance in every form and expression and way. The divine wishes to bestow it upon us. We are the new humanity. I am that I am, from JudithKusel.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Karen Lithica. Renegade Timeline. We see you morphing individually, paving the way, aligning to the higher light construct. There is no stopping now as your world continues the great light transition. For your role as a renegade aligns with the frequency of your timeline. Know a window of light is opening to pave your way. For the vibration you emit is a stepping stone to the next moment of truth, the higher path of light, as your species awakens to a newer light frequency. Your courage will continue to be required as each day is a new way forward. Each breath and step is very important to the transformation of your reality. Know your timeline is reaching the change you seek. It is the timeline of great light advancement, enabling the opportunity of great soul advancement. Enjoy this now moment as each moment is on a fast light trajectory of change. For you are on the fast light train, the express line of light, as a passenger, a renegade of light. As we observe, connect, and assist the planetary transition, sending waves of cosmic love, the Arcturians and Karen from KarenLithica.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Carolyn 144 God Code. Learning discernment rather than putting up walls is keeping you open to receive divine union. This may require changing patterns that better protect your time and energy from giving it away to others. Take time to get into this alignment of not overgiving or shutting yourself out from other people. Understanding duality in the bigger picture will help in the knowing that you came here to overcome these ancestral patterns. This has been accomplished, and now there is a new role on earth. Shifting into this requires getting balanced and closure for all you've completed in your family and relationships. Receive the rewards of your efforts, which begins with healing and purifying the mind, body, and spirit. Find, understand, and appreciate on how these experiences have brought you great knowledge to create a new life, knowing what you want and don't want. Connecting with God and through prayer and meditation can help get grounding in the blessings in disguise and see the hidden gifts in the soul growth journey. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. God bless you, Carolyn Kundalini Twin Flames. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Tanya Gabrielle, Venus is trine Mars today. Enjoy the extra creativity, passion, love. You can easily resolve personal issues with anyone. Interpersonal relationships are deepening through the frequency of love. You can know anything about a person if you learn to truly hear them. People reveal themselves in their words. Loving requires letting go of everything, the past, a person, place, or thing. Otherwise you will naturally have expectations, and these negate and diminish your ability fully to connect heart to heart in the moment. Once your go-to is your heart exclusively, you become the source of love. As Venus and Mars merge in this fortunate trine today, discover how both planets are transforming how you create joyful outcomes in any situation. From TanyaGabrielle.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Venus in Libra, trine Vesta in Aquarius. Uranus in Taurus, sextile Pallas in Cancer. A cool breeze blows, finds its way through the cracks, lifts the hair on your skin. The smell of something new is in the air and it tickles the senses. Venus lifts her nose and appreciates the pine-like scent, a hint of apples and lemon. It's a creative mix of energies that reminds us we need to be friends as well as lovers, allies as well as neighbors. Supporting and valuing each other's differences lights the inner fire and brings us closer together. Give each other space to learn and grow, investigate and experiment. Touch base with your social circle, connect with your community. Honor equality, fairness, and freedom of expression. With the connection between Uranus and Pallas at play too, we've got a window of opportunity to shake up old patterns of behavior, form new habits, or brainstorm inspirational ideas. Start from the beginning. Work on security issues, both materially and emotionally. Make peace with your quirks. Pay attention to information encoded in your emotions. Old wisdom is awakening deep in your bones. Let the wheels turn. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 153, Red Planetary Skywalker. Planetary is the name for the number 10, and its keywords are perfect, manifest, and produce. This is the 8th portal day in a row and day 10 of the Yellow Seed Wave spell. Planetary days are perfect, and this number really helps us manifest what we need. Because we can count to 10 on our fingers, this has long been associated with a perfect score. Today is Red Skywalker, which represents wakefulness, exploring in space. Skywalker invites us to open our minds and explore alternative realities. If you venture out of your comfort zone today and embrace your curiosity, you will be rewarded. This is because it is a planetary day, and this means it's a perfect day for an adventure. Can you manifest wakefulness? It is also a day to be courageous and take on things previously you couldn't face. Red Skywalker always inspires us to be more bold. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Red Planetary Skywalker, 10 Bane, Keen 153, 18th of October 2022, manifesting heavenly birth. 1810-2022 equal 916 equal 97 equals 16 equals 7. Day codes 18, social upheaval, 9, destiny, service, compassion, humanity, grace, 16, tower struck by lightning, sudden events, 7, magic, mystic, spiritual, solitude, initiation, month year codes, 10, manifestation, authority, power, 1, new beginnings, original leader, 6, heaven, Christ, family, romance, fertility, 7, 2, partner, twin, cooperation, 20, the awakening, clear vision, 22, architect of peace, master builder, Keen 153 equal 9, destiny, service, compassion, humanity, grace, 9, divine destiny portal. A very powerful, expansive manifestation code today. We have a galactic activation portal day and a 7 magical code with a 9 divine destiny path to manifest heavenly bliss. Alleluia! Life is getting sweeter now. Day 8 in our gap journey. Day 10 in the yellow seed wave spell of awakening, flowering, new beginnings, ripening, opening to more light and blossoming into our highest potential. In order to manifest and perfect our highest potential, we must explore our options in order to birth the best possible outcome. Tone of creation, planetary tone 10 in the physical realm. Action produces, power perfects, essence manifestation. The 10th stage of the wave spell is the perfection of all we imagined as possible, and more. It is the harvest stage where we happily reap our manifest splendor. The forms we have been imagining begin to manifest into our reality, and our lives begin to reflect the deep soul longings that we desire. Planetary energies enable us to build and manifest strong connections with Spirit today. We have the power to manifest and produce incredible prosperity, happiness, and joy, both in our hearts and the planetary heart of Nova Gaia. A powerful day to get physical, using divine alchemy to manifest from the aethers into matter. Today's questions are: what else is possible for me, universe? How can I expand into my greatest potential, manifesting my ultimate bliss on the earth plane? Can we as a collective perfect our manifestation of bliss on earth? Divine blessings for birthing your most expanded, beauty-filled possibilities into the physical realm. In la ketch a la keen, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 153, Red Planetary Skywalker. The mantra, the code for today is: I perfect in order to explore. Producing wakefulness, I seal the output of space. With the planetary tone of manifestation, I am guided by the power of birth. I am a galactic activation portal. Enter me. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now, I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue this work. I'd like to welcome and thank Divine Sister of the Light, Ruby M. Lopez Pena, for your pledge and support on Patreon, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. If you'd like to support our work and mission and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. I'd like to also thank Divine Sister of the Light, Marilyn Alexander, for your donation today. Thank you very much, Divine Sister. We appreciate you and your support. We appreciate all of you that continue to support us in our work and mission. If you'd like to support us with a one-time donation, you could do so to our PayPal account at egolovecondor.com. I'd like to also welcome and thank Divine Sister of the Light, Stephanie Anderson, for your monthly membership and support on YouTube, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. Now, I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork. You could purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com, and she has a 20% off sale until October 25th, so be sure to take advantage of that. Now we're going to complete today's transmission with a powerful prayer from Divine Sister of the Light, Aurelia. I now accept my abundance prayer. In the name of my beloved I Am Presence and my beloved Holy Christ Self, I call to the Lords of Manifestation, Angels of Prosperity, Fortuna, Goddess of Supply and Lord of Gold, to assist me in mastering all outer conditions of my life in God's perfect way, including my true abundance. Charge, charge, charge into my life, and use today all the blessings that are mine to receive. Infuse me with ascended master wisdom and purity, that I may never again experience lack or limitation. Blaze your heart flame through my four-body systems and expand without limit a great flow of divine abundance. Saturate me with enough violet flame and emerald healing light to keep my life in perfect balance and harmony. I demand God's invincible protection and wisdom in all my financial endeavors. I demand to become a magnet of attraction, drawing to me all the wealth that I require to fulfill my divine plan on earth, to make my ascension and to assist my fellow men to do likewise. I give thanks that it is done according to God's holy will. I accept my abundance now with love and gratitude. Amen, amen, amen. Gratitude is the key to attract greater abundance. Always show gratitude for everything you receive. Appreciate the wondrous assistance that we are now receiving from the realms of light. May you be God victorious in all you do. From Prayers to the Seven Sacred Flames by Aurelia. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have the most beautiful and blessed rest of these 2 days. We have 2 more days of galactic activation portals through this Omega run and into the great breakthrough of the awakening of human consciousness through this ascension process. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.